The Light of Life Trust was established to break the generational cycle of poverty in the villages of India. They are really suffering today because of the lack of education and the lack of opportunities to grow and develop themselves. We visualize that in the villages, when we have education for the secondary level particularly, they will be able to complete the board exams, select profession as well as the career possibilities according to their aptitude, abilities and interests, and create some form of sustenance for themselves as well as for the entire family, because it's through generations that they're suffering and they're really below poverty line. So we selected a group of children who were below poverty line, who had been either orphans or single parent children, who definitely some challenges in the life that they had. Such children really were selected. We started with just about 25 children in Karjat. Then it just went on, and today we have more than lakhs and lakhs of children, more than 5 to 6 lakhs of children who have absolutely got themselves educated and become very productive citizens of our country. For the Light of Life Trust, we have two verticals which are today functioning. One is Anando, which is the educational stream, and Jagruti, which is the stream for community development. So these are the two verticals that we have today. Our Anando project, which is the joy of education, the bliss that education gives, it is our flagship program. It gives children educational possibilities post-secondary levels, which is at the 8th standard level. When the children drop out, they are reinstated back into the program, and particularly the schools, and they continue till they complete the 10th standard board examinations. Post that, they are guided with a particular profession or a skill training program or whatever they are proficient in. They are nurtured to continue with that, sustain their education all through and complete it. So Anando creates for the child a continuous program that takes them from school to sometimes college, to a university, and many today are graduates, postgraduates, medicine and engineering and all the various fields you can think of. They have been grounded in and educated in. Anando actually is a program that helps to have the child move from a state of abject poverty to be able to sustain himself or herself and the family then and create empowerment. More than 5 lakh children today have benefited from the Anando project, and they are today spread over 5 states of India. The other states are being also completed by the end of this year. So we then become a pan-India NGO. We are in more than 100 centers across the country and in the 5 states that we are operational today. And these centers are in different districts, in different talukas and deep down villages of India. Jagruti is a community development program. It is to really empower various sections of the society. So women, children, as well as the youth, everyone can partake of this program. There are many different streams like computer training program, Then there is tailoring, sewing, beauticians training program, auto repairs, air condition repairs, and you can name all various kind of skill trainings which are relevant and useful in rural India. Jagruti also has the health vertical, which is the medical mobile vans, which are circulating in the villages of India, which are creating doorstep health for so many rural Indians who do not have any facility whatsoever, you know, because they have to sometimes walk miles and miles to get to a dispensary or a hospital or some form of medical assistance. So the environmental conservation program was initiated to empower the farmers. Farming and agriculture, as you know, are very important in rural India. And today, the produce that they have is suboptimal. So, as a result of that, we had realized that some training programs where the farmers are empowered with new knowledge, new skills, new understanding of the technique was important and relevant. And with that in view, we gave farmers fruit bearing saplings. And these fruit bearing saplings then would give them a certain amount of income, and the income generated from that would create for them also a means to carry on with again new saplings and to continue with that cycle of produce, which they would then, sell and have sufficient subsistence. We had about more than 6,000 farmers who have been empowered. And today we realize that besides that, we also need to create all over India training programs for farmers and create that, again, understanding of how to increase and become more productive. The Light of Life Trust is looking at the establishment of a hospice in a place called Uttan in Mumbai. It is for the terminally ill people who suffer from all kinds of disorders like cancer, maybe Parkinson's, and even children who have terminal disorders. This place will be a wellness center for them and creating an environment where they will feel really healthy, empowered, and towards the last few days or years of their life, feel a sense of completion, a sense of joy, peace, and sustenance. So, the mission of the NGO is to break the generational cycle of poverty, one life at a time.